and welcome to the Beauty Know-It-All. It's that time of year again. It's a roundup of the best beauty brands and buys of 2017, the things that basically put a smile on my face. Anything that came in a pink bubble wrap bag this year caused a bit of a kerfuffle, and that's because Glossier started shipping to the UK, and without a doubt, forget the hype about boy brow, unless you've got gorgeous thick bushy brows, which I don't have. This was without a doubt the best product to be launched by Glossier this year. This is Stretch Concealer, and if you either have dark circles or you're getting a little bit crepey, or you find that most concealers sit into fine lines and essentially highlight the problem you're trying to hide, then Stretch Concealer is for you. Normally I would say avoid a concealer in a little pot unless you're trying to cover sort of a broken vein or a spot, but for some reason this behaves like a wand and yet gives the coverage of a pot. It moves with your skin, it doesn't settle into fine lines. I dare you to put a huge picture of me up somewhere. 9 times out of 10 I'm wearing this, and I think it does a really good job, and I have really problematic under eyes. So best concealer of the year, most exciting trendy launch of the year, Glossier. Right, a brand that might have gone under your radar and that I only discovered when I made a visit to Boots headquarters, because it's owned by Boots, but it's been sort of crowdsourced and crowdfunded by groups of normal everyday consumers, and that is Your Good Skin. And this is without a doubt, since its launch back in the summer, the most commonly recommended cream cleanser that I have said to people to use, because A, it's really good value for money, B, it's unscented, C, with a muslin cloth or a flannel, it gets every last scrap of makeup off. No dryness, no irritation. It's just a really good budget cleanser. There are other products in the range, by the way, and they're all worth looking at in terms of, and don't take this the wrong way, Your Good Skin, bog standard staples. Don't look to it to kind of have cutting edge retinols or vitamin C. That's not what it's about. It's about those things you will go back time and time again to use. For example, the cleanser. And also I really love SPF 30 antioxidant day cream that is super lightweight. That's what I mean by the bog standards. I don't think you should be spending a fortune on cleansers, SPFs every day. These are the things that should be totally reliable, 100%. You don't expect, you know, cutting edge, active ingredients, super amazing performance, but my God, your skin is going to thank you for them in the long term. One more big beauty brand shout out. L'Oreal Paris launched Age Perfect makeup, and Julianne Moore is the face of it, and I interviewed her in Cannes. She's incredible, major woman crush. But I genuinely liked the products when I tried them. There were things I didn't like. I don't, for example, use a brow pencil. The BB cream was beautiful for every day, but this is now my most commonly used foundation for filming in, and that's Age Perfect Anti-Aging Radiant Foundation. I know anti-aging is a politically incorrect term now, but it does what it says on the tin. Quite high coverage. Perfect actually if you're 45 plus and for the party season. It does need powdering down, and there isn't a translucent powder in the range. Please, L'Oreal Paris, come and speak to me about the products you need to develop. You need better brow products. You need a translucent powder that doesn't settle in fine lines. And can I just say, that's the blusher I've also got on. I really love it. I guess bearing in mind, let's be honest here, L'Oreal Paris is coming from the same manufacturer as Lancome. You'd expect their blushes to be pretty good. Really lovely colours, all quite warm, corally colours that are really flattering as you get older. The mere fact that they are addressing women 50 plus in a non-patronising, age-respectful, just reflect me back at myself way gets my thumbs up. Let's have a look on the other side, shall we? Another foundation, which if you're watching in the States, you probably think isn't new, but it is new for us in the UK, and that is this wonderful brand launched in the UK this year. This is IT Cosmetics. I called it IT Cosmetics because nobody had ever told me you didn't call it IT Cosmetics, and I met the founder the other day, Jamie. She's amazing. She came over to the UK. That is my all-time favourite mascara of the year. I absolutely love it. It's called Superhero. I've got it on now, 2 coats of it. I've said it before, I'll say it again, I love a stripper lash, and that means just masses of lashes. You know, it's funny, isn't it, when mascaras launch something and they go, oh, it's curling, oh, it's volumizing, oh, it's lengthening, oh, it's thickening, and I go, that's what I want from all my mascaras. I want all four things, and I can never get enough lashes. So basically, Superhero Mascara is without a doubt my mascara launch of the year. And I do love the CC cream. This is the IT Cosmetics CC cream. It's the one I use every day. It is medium, and I also use medium tan in the summer, which is funny because I don't put my face in the sun, but somehow I feel I can get away with more colour as I get through the summer months. It's an SPF 50. It's a physical SPF. Highly recommended, both of them. So one of the next videos I'm going to put up, very excitingly, and I can see over there past my lights, are new products that I'm excited about for 2018, and coming from IT Cosmetics, a new mascara, which I really like. They're launching two things, actually. There's a tight liner and a new mascara. The tight liner I'm not sure I'm getting on with, and I think I'm using it incorrectly, because generally I love their products, but the new mascara is amazing. Right, let's turn around. There were two really nice high street hyaluronic acids launched this year. Really lovely Clinique Moisture Surge. I recommended it to so many people, not a single person has come back to me and said they dislike it. They all really love it. It's a beautiful, lightweight, hydrating, super hydrating gel, and this saw me through the entire summer. I really loved it. But this is Mineral 89. This is their mineral-rich hyaluronic acid gel pump as well, and this is the tester. And I've been left with the tester because I had 2 bottles of it, and they were both stolen from me because I told everybody how great it was. So basically, people I either went on holiday with or they were in my bathroom, and I went, yeah, of course you can take it. I'm back to this, which I've half used. The other 2 were taken from me. I promise I'll find a proper picture and I will drop it in of this one. Both highly recommended. Hyaluronic acid, kind of the hottest ingredient of 2017, right? I think so. I mean, I think us skin-intellectuals will say it's niacinamide or vitamin C, but actually, for most people, hyaluronic acid became the beauty buzzword of 2017. By the way, it is an acid, but it's not a resurfacing acid. So it's basically good for your skin. It hydrates your skin. It's like a moisture magnet, you know this. Why am I telling you this? Right, let's talk 2 interesting products that were launched this year. One completely new brand, which I really love, is called GLOSSIER. How lovely is that packaging? This is by a formulating chemist called Colette Hayden, who's worked on quite a few big brands. I mean, I think she helped formulate Marco Lenz's products. That's the Zelens brand. And she also worked on a company called Nubo. She's done other products as well. She's basically one of those behind the scenes magicians who creates products and never gets any of the credit. Anyway, she's created her own brand called GLOSSIER. And there is a retinol, there's an overnight resurfacing acid, but this is the product that I've used most. I can actually see through it that it's starting to run out now. This is the Electro Gel Cleanser, not a gel, a cleansing cream, and I really like it. One word of warning though, all of the products are scented, which I know most people want, but if you've got sensitive skin, be careful. This one, you can smell it, it's slightly lavendery. I mean, it smells delicious. It smells a little bit like a super upmarket cold cream. I really like it. I highly recommend this range, just not if you've got sensitive skin. They are powerful as well. The retinol, the PHA, the polyhydroxy acid, and the vitamin C are all at really good percentages, so little and often. They're great stuff. Well done, Colette. I'm a fan. Let's do you know, this is the brand I most often recommend to people. I like the products. The formulations sometimes are not that sophisticated to use, but it's The Ordinary, of course. They're just such bloody good value for money, aren't they? And this year they launched 2 products that I've recommended a lot. Caffeine Solution, which is a tightening eye product. Be warned, it does dry as it tightens, and it can pill slightly under, and it can dehydrate your eyes, but if you just pat it on gently. I tell you when I use it, if I've been out drinking, cannot cope with it, eyes puff up. How can you have wrinkly and puffy eyes? How can I have wrinkly and puffy eyes? That would be an oxymoron, right? But I managed to. Anyway, it's the age thing. I put that on the night before and then I put that on in the morning, and it really does take down puffiness, but it tightens as it dries. And then my peel of the year, look, I love this. This is the red. Ooh. Looks like Dracula's blood. It is AHA 30%, BHA 2%. So that's a glycolic salicylic mix. You put it on your skin. If you rub it in, it sort of foams up. I just sort of patted it in. I take it right the way down to nipples, hairline to nipples. It says leave it on for sort of 10 to 20 minutes. I could leave it on a good 30 minutes and it would be absolutely fine, unless you're using a retinol or a retinoic acid, in which case obviously be careful with acids. People ask me that a lot, and I always say, I think it's because retinol and retinoic acid can tempt your skin to peel. Therefore you think, oh, you know what, I'll use an acid solution. But the fact that you're peeling means your barrier function is impaired. Therefore, you have to be really careful with acids because they can be super powerful. Anyway, that's my bargain budget eye product and peeling solution. And then, shout out to an upgrade of an all-time favourite. Do you know what? So many people have discovered this again because I said, do you know, I'd forgotten how good this is. Now this is something you can use when you use a retinol or a retin-A, and this is Dermalogica's Daily Microfoliant, except it's not. It's Dermalogica's Daily Superfoliant. It's been supercharged. It's been given a sort of anti-pollution boost. I'm not really sure about the anti-pollution thing. I mean, an SPF and an antioxidant, anti-pollution, a cleanser. All cleansers should be deep cleansing your skin. Anyway, despite any claims it's making about pollution, I just really love it. If you have forgotten how good this product is, this is an even better souped up version. And it's totally safe to use on sensitive skin, and it's totally safe to use if you're going through the dreaded retinol, retin-A peeling. I like it. If I've forgotten anything, remind me, yeah? Just write underneath in all the comments, oi Baggott, you've forgotten, because there are so many products launched in a year, and sometimes with journalists we hear about things in advance. So things that I think launched in 2017 might have launched in 2016 or in 2018. But anyway, mask of the year, you'll not be surprised to hear, is this Charlotte Tilbury Instant Magic Facial Dry Sheet Mask. This is a true revolution. Most masks are, and you know what, they have really been democratized this year. I think Glam Glow has kind of made the mask market explode. Everybody's using masks. There was a time when you'd spend an absolute fortune on a hyaluronic sheet dripping mask. Nowadays, you can go to any high street store and buy them for like £1, $1. They're nothing, okay? But I tried to find a dupe for this. There is no dupe for this. This was originally a technology created by Nanette de Gaspé's company. It's called wearable technology, and it's basically a dry fabric mask that is impregnated with active ingredients, including peptides and moisturizers, and I think it's got some fatty acids and esters in, and it really does hydrate your skin, but you can't quite believe it because it doesn't feel oily or wet or anything. It just feels like fabric. The advantage is you can wear it while you're walking around the house, while you're typing an email, while you're on a flight. No mess, no fuss, no wet, no not hanging on, fitting to your face. It's just brilliant. And even though you might think it's expensive, you can reuse these. They say 3 times, I've used it up to 5 times. The more you pat it, you could actually use it and maybe use a roller on the top or gently massage. You release more and more of the active ingredients, and it really does hydrate your face. You can technically use it over top of makeup, but I mean, unless you're going to wear makeup all day, maybe you're at work all day and you want to wear it, you want to wear your makeup out after work, you could apply that and then maybe dab on some extra makeup, and you wouldn't get that sort of dry pilling caking thing. It's just genius. I said it before when I was trying to find the dupes. I do think eventually somebody will dupe this at a fraction of the price, but probably there's some sort of trademark thing going on. Charlotte went directly to Nanette's people and said, I want to do my own version, and has brought it down in price already. Anyway, that is without a doubt my mask of the year. Will you tell me what your favourite products are of 2017? I'm sure I've missed something, haven't I? They're the brands I think have been most interesting. Budget, high street, high end, a little bit of makeup, but I still owe you lip dupes and I haven't forgotten about that, don't worry. I'm going to do a what's coming in 2018 video, which is super exciting. I can actually see the things over there, and there are some really interesting things coming out. Do you know, I'm going to say one word: transformative. And I don't mean as in they're transforming your skin, although that's their aim. I mean as in you put it on as one texture or one formulation and it transforms to another. Watch this space. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Like, join in the conversation. Tell me what your favourite products are. Do you know what? If you find enough products that you like, that I haven't mentioned, that I also love, I might have to do a part 2 of this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.